How are you, Ted?
Doing well. How are you?
So, how was the commute?
It was good.
I'm glad to hear that. Before we get started, I want you to know that I'm only doing this because of the debt I owe your father.
Of course.
And working at Wendy's is an extremely prestigious position.
I'm aware of that.
And given your recent incident, I'm not sure if you're quite qualified to work in such a prestigious institution, but I promised your dad I'd give you a chance, so here I am.
Thank you.
So, why don't you give us your side of the story? Well, that's quite the story, Ted. I thought it was just a fling. At least that's what Don Marie and Martha have been telling everyone.
Well, that's not what I saw.
So, why don't we put that aside for now and we can get to some questions.
Sure.
So, first off, how have things been since being fired?
You probably know this, but I was the only working person in my family, so it's been extremely difficult. We almost had enough to get Mom a tilting bed, but now that I don't have a job, we're just barely scraping by. That's why I really need this new job.
So, was doing what you did worth it?
I mean, that's pretty difficult to answer. I guess it was an irrational decision, and I ruined everything. But at the same time, it just felt so righteous in the moment. It seemed like the right thing to do.
But what exactly was right about it?
I wanted to bring justice to Don Murray. I didn't feel what he did was right.
But nothing came of your proclamation. So do you regret it now?
I still feel like it was the right decision in the moment, but I do regret it because of all the pain that it caused my family.
But what about Martha? Did you see what happened between her and Nate afterwards?
I do regret the effect that this had on their family. Since that moment, I have thought many times about her situation, and every time I feel pain at the thought.
It was pretty obvious that what you did would only negatively impact you and Martha. So why did you do it in the first place?
I think it was the result of me having my first medicated role. The nightlife took me back to a time where it was more chivalrous and people were more righteous. And that's something that we clearly lack now. Once I came down from the drug, it was kind of hard to comprehend what I had done.
So how can I trust that you're ready for another medicated role?
I thought this was Wendy's.
Don't you remember, Ted? Wendy's is no joke. We give all employees Burger Flipper 2000. It improves efficiency in the kitchen 17.3%. However, a side effect is that similarly to nightlife, the workers feel a sense of righteousness and justness in their job.
Oh, well, I'm prepared to give it another shot. What happened was unfortunate.
I don't know, Ted. These sort of unfortunate events seem to follow your family around. The last thing we can have here is bad luck. You remember what happened last year with the ketchup? Well, anyways, I won't get into it right now. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I'll contact you soon.
Good to know.